All right. Good morning, everyone. It is 8:53 in the morning of November the 24th, 2021, and this is my pre-market strategy session. So today, the first thing that I have up is AVYA. So AVYA is attempting to do a price breakout here, and this is going to be a swing trade for me. And the first spot that I want to see, I think it's going to take a while. But the first spot that I want to see AVYA successfully test and break through is this $25.83 level. We had a break above a little bit of a technical pattern here. You can see there's a higher low. So we put in a low at $17.23, then put in a higher low at $17.87. And now it's trying to break out above this support and resistance line. Resistance now, of course, because it's below it. And actually, technically the first break that I want to see is for it to break and hold above this technical line. What's encouraging about this technical line is that it's upward. It's sloping upward. So the more it tries to test it and break through and move up above it, the higher it goes. So it's kind of nice to see something, testing on the way up, right? So that a break up would be much more powerful. So I'm going to start averaging into this position. I'll probably average into 1,000 shares of these over the next couple of weeks. I'll probably buy like 50 shares a day, over the next, what is it? 50 shares a day for the next 20 days. So, and see where it goes. ADNT, this one is breaking out already. So anytime I get a pullback on, I'd say probably the 5-minute chart, if I get a red candle on the 5-minute chart, I'll probably buy. This is going to be a trade. This is going to be a scalp for the day. I think it's got a longer duration than just a daily scalp. So what I'm going to attempt to do is buy this today at a good price, let some of it go, and then let the rest ride. BFRI. Okay, so BFRI is a small cap biotech, and it has recently gathered support, or I should say, it's gotten analyst coverage, and the analyst that's covering it. Let me check the name on it again. It wasn't a name that I recognized. Roth Capital. Maybe I've heard of Roth Capital. I can't remember. I've heard of the Roth IRA. Well, anyway, the target on this is $20. So there's someone at Roth Capital that seems to think that BFRI is worth $20 a share. In my experience, when I see analyst coverage saying, "Hey, this is going to hit," or this stock, we have a price target of whatever, $20, whatever. The first day after that announcement, the stock pulls back, and it takes, I don't know, some time until the stock decides to really start roaring upward. It's on watch. We'll see. If it gives a 1-minute momentum setup, then I'll go for it. It only has 12 million shares outstanding, and let's see, its float is 3.6 million. So, I mean, it could squeeze. It could really squeeze up today. We'll see what happens. There's been a lot of noise in the small cap momentum plays here lately. OCUP is another one that just recently got analyst coverage, and OCUP's target price is $26 a share, and its float is at 14 million. Its outstanding is at 17 million. So OCUP has gotten H.C. Wainwright starts Occupire Pharma at buy with a $26 price target. So its float is a little bit bigger than BFRI, so its potential to squeeze isn't quite as high, but still relatively small float, relatively small amount of shares outstanding. Has the potential, so it's on watch. PTSG, this is Pure Storage. It just announced earnings, and it also, so earnings are up, revenues are up, and guidance is up. So I imagine we'll see some stuff here out of PSTG. Now, This is interesting. I had PSTG on watch at some point, and I left this Fibonacci on it at the gap here. It looks like. Let's see. Looks like this is more accurate. And you can see here, it's kind of hard to see right now, but this is the 100% level. This is the 1.618, this is the 2.618, and this is the 3.618 right here. And the price is opening, if it opened up right now, it would open up just above this last 3.168 level right here. So this Fibonacci is still working from the gap that I put on it back here in August, the end of August. You know exactly what happens with this one today. It's on watch. But I will be looking at these Fibonacci levels here. You know, here, let me just kind of go over the prices, the support levels here. So I will be looking at 29.69 for support, 27.29 for support. If I can hold 26.69, then I'm looking at a target of 31.18. Okay. So let's go to the broader market here. First thing up, I'll just go with it, is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is selling off, and the sell-off is a bit deeper than I'd like to see. You know, typically when you know, you get a run-up like this and then a correction and then a move back toward a newer high, you don't want to see it go lower than it's sort of this low right here. It doesn't mean anything. It just means that after, let's say after this point right here, we've just made a new lower low from this point right here. So it's kind of like, yeah, okay, you know, I don't think Bitcoin is done by any stretch of the imagination. There are a lot of people who think that Bitcoin is going to be at 100,000 by the end of the year. I'm not one of those people. I do think that Bitcoin is, generally speaking, it is bullish here, and it's starting a new pattern. You know, so I imagine that after it consolidates for a little bit, you know, whatever it decides to do, it's going to just kind of take off in that direction. I have this blue line here on the 16th of December for some reason. So I imagine that somewhere around the 16th of December, it's going to do something up or down. All right. The SPY, if the SPY opened up right now, it would open up about 0.5% lower than its previous close at $466.11. You know, no big deal. I mean, it stabbed into new all-time highs here on Friday, and then really got sold off. I wouldn't call this a hard rejection, though, because volume is light. You know, it's a vacation weekend, or I'm sorry, a short week. You know, it's Thanksgiving holiday, so there aren't as many people out here. I mean, you got to be a hardcore trader, really, you know, to be out here trading on a day like this. You know, and so most people have, you know, just kind of started their vacation plans and have everything on sort of auto run right now for, you know, their investments and so forth. This day here on Friday doesn't really shake me up that much. I'm not too worried about it. If it were a regular day of trading, say, you know, not during a slow week, then I think it would be more significant. It is an outside reversal. But this week, I don't really count it as much. We should see some meandering prices today. I don't think there's going to be a lot of action today. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Then we have the VIX here. So the VIX has definitely popped up and maintained a higher level here. You know, and I guess, you know, it could be three strikes you're out here. Here's one attempt to get below the support resistance line. Here's another one, and then here's a third one. So, you know, after three attempts of getting below a support line and failing to do it, it's going to go and explore the upper areas of the region. I think this is non-trending. I think this is still just episodic. I think we have until the end of the year and into January before anything really significant happens. And even then, January and February are traditionally bullish because it's when everybody's setting up their portfolios for the year. So This is episodic and non-trending, in my opinion. So we're going to go up here and we're going to get a little bit of volatility. If it spikes 22, I wouldn't be surprised. I think that's probably a good spot to start buying the broader index if the VIX does spike 22. So just kind of a buying opportunity, really, in my opinion. All right. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for my pre-market strategy session. Good luck out there. Keep your risk tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tap the bell, and I will see you at the recap. I am out.